Happy 2018. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Deb, that's good to see you. Daryl, all right. Jonathan, look at you guys all bright and early on this beautiful Tuesday, first day back. Steve, good to see you. Amy, JJ, good to see you. Andrea, Happy New Year to you, my Italian friend out there. Good to see you. Fran, good to see you. Amy, Luis Guerrero, good to see you all. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. It is great to be back. Hopefully everyone had a happy New Year. It is effing freezing over here in New York. I don't know where you are, but my God, it's so cold. I think for the first time ever, I actually had to put the fireplace on this morning in my house. Unbelievable. Happy New Year to you too, Eric. Good to see you all. It's under 60 here, Ken. Well, it must be freezing there, Ken, down in Florida. 60? Oh, my God, that's cold. Happy New Year to you too, Lynette. Good to see you. Great to be with you, Grant. Good, good, good. Well, I'm telling you, I am so excited for 2018 for several reasons. My birthday's on the 18th, so 18. My wife's birthday's on the 18th, so 18 also is in the Chinese world is a very lucky number. Number 8, Jewish religion, very popular. And with that said, I think we're all going to do great here at Cybertrain University in the Cyber Group room for 2018, especially now. I don't know, thinking about with all the tax credits and everything else. There's only a couple of things. I was actually reading in the Wall Street Journal. There's only a couple of things that are really going to hurt this market if that would happen in 2018. That would stop. That would probably prevent or make a correction in this market. I think they said if there's a shakeup in the GOP, if there is the Fed Reserve does something, that might cause some type of issue, and then hopefully, North Korea, if anything happens there. In 2018, the Chinese means you must be rich. Only in the eyes of the beholder, Amy. Listen, that's why we're here, right? Make our lives a lot easier and simpler. But anyway, first we have a lot of new traders that are starting. I think December was the highest amount of number of registrants that we've received here at Cybertrain University, and I know a lot of them have pushed it off and going into this week. So really, really excited. Hopefully everyone's going to get the opportunity to sit back, watch, look, listen, and learn. Remember, we're not just a teaching firm. We're also a trading community here at Cybertrain University. So sit back, watch the students, how well they do it. Most importantly, talk to education advisor and watch those videos that we gave to you so you know exactly what's going on. All right, guys? Now, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. Let's go over some of the things that are moving in the market. A couple of things that are that did pretty well. If you guys can even remember that far. But we had a couple of interesting stocks. First of all was the GCAP. Just want to bring up some of the stocks that we traded last week that had some really nice moves. You can see that, Gains Capital went from 750 up to 12, then it backed off. Nice little short there. The big one that's obviously spinning and taking effect is the Watts. Watts was a really nice short from 34 down to 18. Now it's up a little bit today. So listen, what do we learn here at Cybertrain University? Whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. And all you Bitcoin fans out there, what happened with Bitcoin? You know what I mean? Listen, and you know what? Bitcoin was no different than any stock that we trade, right? And you really think about it. If you were up 1,000% on your money in 6 weeks, and you would think it's going to go to 2,000%, 5,000%, depending where you own it also. But you know what? Can't go broke taking a profit, And the GPTC kind of helped us kind of see that. And you could see, what's nice about the GPTC? Guys, what do we learn here? What does that look like right there? What does that look like to you guys? You see that right there? What is that? That looks like no, there you go, Lita. It looks like an FF flag. Absolutely. It looks like a Fausto flag right there. So we all know where that's coming. So anyway, let's do some shopping, guys, because there are a couple of things. Now, listen, today is the first day of 2018 trading day, which means a lot of things came into effect. That means California can legally get high. You know what they said. Now they passed the pot rule. You have minimum wage going up. I don't know how that's going to affect. So I want to check out if there's any good pot stocks out there as a swing trade. Obviously, they should be doing pretty well now that they have that new law. You have California also is ranked as a sanctuary state. So I don't know how that would probably affect the stock market. There's certain stocks, maybe there's an ETF on it. I don't know. But minimum wage is affecting all over New York and everything. I think that's going to cause a little bit. You know, one of the most expensive parts of owning a business is salaries. So I don't know if that's going to affect something going on there. I was at Starbucks today this morning, and I'll tell you, half the people online all had a Canadian Goose jacket on. So I think they're going to do great. You know, I mean, my son got one. I don't know by the way you guys are, but like every single person's got a Canadian Goose. It's like I think it's a fad. I think it's going to be great. They're going to have great earnings. You know, I think they're going to do phenomenal. But I don't know. Can't, you know, like I said, that looks great for you Canadians out there because it definitely helped your economy. Americans are buying. One thing about Americans are good for, and that's why I think a lot of people are very petrified, if it's China or anyone else, that we spend so much money. We're like the biggest junkies when it comes to like buying stuff. You know, we love that. So it's great. So anyway, so there's a couple of things that came to fruition. I think I nailed all of them regarding about legalization in California. The minimum wage got raised. And I don't know if there's anything else that also a lot of big things also came to fruition here in the States. So, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on some of those things might affect us in 2018. So we'll keep on, and then go into an election year. So, like I said, there's a couple of very, very interesting things that could affect the market, and then also obviously the taxes. Yeah, I think the taxes are going to be probably the biggest effect. All right. So anyway, let's do some shopping. There are a couple of stocks that are obviously making some big moves this morning. You have the BURG. You can see that stock had gapped up unbelievably, up 57%, went from about $3 up to $6, backed off. Now it's coming down a little bit. Big profit taking going on, but it's the biggest gainer right there. This one also, what is this right here? MICT. Nice. It's kind of holding here pretty strong, gapped up nicely. You can see he's got resistance levels right here, right around $1.75. 35%, 275,000 shares. That one's doing pretty well. The net. Now, this one, everyone remembers this one. We traded this stock just back at the end of December. The stock went from, you could see, from $4 to $30. She's up beautifully. I mean, that is a gorgeous chart right there. This, as of right now, is my favorite stock. Now, remember, guys, I want you to go back and review your journals. See how you traded the NETE. See how that goes. See how you traded it, how well it went. You know, because remember, one of the biggest things we learn at Cybertrade University, what we teach you, is not about the money. The winners take care of themselves. The losers, you got to know how to control. You got to know if you have to know if they're volatile, if they, what level they're at. All those are the most important things that we kind of preach and teach you in class and learn from your coachings and everything. Because the losers where everyone has the big issues, not the winners. You know. It's like saying you're a triathlon and you got a great body. What do you need a nutritionist for? You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You know, you go to a doctor, you're extremely healthy. You know, it's nice to get a checkup once in a while, but you know what? When when you're older, you go to the doctor. You know, you regard being sick, not because you're healthy. You know, so same thing with stocks. You know, when stocks are doing great, no one needs help. It's when they get crushed is where everyone needs help. So those are things you got to be careful of, and you know we stress that very, very highly here at Cybertrade University. We want to make sure you guys need to learn from those mistakes. Remember, one of the biggest things we cannot teach you, and I say it all the time, is experience. You know, that's how you build up your confidence. Anyway, a couple of the stocks up 9%, 5%. Not really sold about it. Listen, I'm not a really big fan on the first day of coming back after the market was closed for so long and going into the new year. I like to always wait till the following day, like tomorrow, and move on. Let the smoke clear. You got a lot of stuff that's going to be taking effect. We'll see how the street's going to react to a lot of what's going on with all these laws that got passed going into the new year. So believe me, no one really came out with news going on this weekend, unless something that's going to affect it. What else we got going on here? In the New York Stock Exchange, we got this one that's up 20%. IGC. Nice little push, but it's on a downtrend right now. TAUM, we did really well with this one. A lot of you remember this stock we traded just a couple of days ago. Went from $1.30 to $3. Nice push, nice trend. If I remember that correctly, that stock was very, very tradable, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of money to be made on that one. This one is obviously gap's too big. DPW is also a fun stock, not really doing too much. WFT. We'll remember that one. WFT taking a little bit of a hit right here. It's got beautiful trends. Loves 350, hates 425. Just you can just trade that in the trading range. You'll do great on that one on a swing trade. But not really that much else out there. Everything is pretty much like I said. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 6 stocks here. All right. Anything I'm missing, guys, that I did not call out? Okay, there we go. Dana says MJX is the new ETF of marijuana. All right, there we go. Any leaps on that bad boy? All right, so that is going to be basically the stock that we're going to put on our watch list on a swing trade. All right, so that's going to be awesome. Thanks. Once again, that's what we want to share. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that one. We'll put that on. I want to put that. Yeah, actually, I'm going to put that right here. MJX. There we go. I'm going to put that one right there. Already up $1 right there. All right, that's what we're talking about. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, you can see the ETF right here. Went from 30, it's at 36. All right. A lot of people in California, a lot of people, and they love their marijuana. That whole West Coast, they love that, just like hanging out, and you know what? Let's see how that goes. Money's money, right? Definitely going to be, what do we say? Unfortunately, someone's catastrophe is someone else's opportunity. That's what we always reply on when it comes to trading. ARRY is not doing anything. It's kind of dead right here. Amy, I'll kind of pass on that. All right, anything else I'm missing? Apple up $1, NVIDIA up. Yeah, I mean, listen, I think I got suckered in, Ted. I bought my wife an X phone. Her phone was kind of slowing down. By the way, did you see what Apple came out with? It was shocking, that they actually admitted to it. Now everyone can actually get a brand new battery up to a year, and it costs $29. Highly recommend you buy it today, and then you buy it the last day when they stop selling it, because that battery does definitely have a lot to do with it. All right. So before they start getting themselves crushed. Key West not doing. I don't know. Doesn't doing anything. Garbage Elizabeth not doing anything. Kansas says the money to the east. All right, guys. So listen, it was great chatting with you. We got about 15 minutes before the market opens up. Got a decent list. Now remember, just to kind of reiterate, today is the first day of the market that is open from the new 2018. Let's see how the market's going to react to all this news that's coming out. Let the smoke clear. And let's see what happens. There's going to be a couple of stocks that are making some big moves. I recommend to hit them fast, hit them hard in the beginning. Don't sit there and be a deer in the headlights, start jumping in around 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, unless something else comes out with some great news. And then we got the afternoon. And also today, this week, big week, and this is why we do it. The classes, the new cycle of the courses start this week. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. So for everyone, this is the best time to learn. I know a lot of you that are newbies, that are students, started taking the lessons, and watched the recordings of last week. But now you're going into this week, and this is where you're going to start to learn. Remember, you need about 2 cycles of Cyber Trading University's courses before you can even start consider even trading, any shares, so you got to learn before you can earn. So keep an eye and make sure you watch those videos. And once again, that all applies to gold and platinum and diamond students. All right, if you're a trial member, if you want to know more about how to get in those classes, talk to Education Advisor. In the meantime, guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. We'll be back here at 2:30, and don't forget classes start. All right, guys, good luck. Happy trading, everyone.